Hello everyone. Today, since it's been a while since I've done a review, I figured today I would finally do the Welcome to Monster High 2-pack. I do plan on getting a couple other dolls from this series if possible, although I don't see how it could be impossible, seeing as how these are going to do Seeing as how these are going to be the new revamped dolls and how the Monster High lines will look from now on, as far as I can tell, because as far as Mattel's concerned, they don't care about our concerns of whether we want to keep the new ones or the old ones. So, I mean, I'm getting used to the new ones because I basically have no other choice, because I can't just be like, oh, hey, Monster High, could you please, just for the next couple movies, just do the new dolls, but could we still get the original ones too? But that's not going to happen. So, we're getting these, and so I have the Draculara and Monica Decay, that's how you pronounce her name, is Monica, because she's a zombie, and Draculara is a vampire, which I do love the looks of these new dolls, at least some of them. At least, I really love Monica, because all her dolls I've just really fallen in love with instantaneously. The Draculara ones I'm kind of iffy on, but I think I will get the Welcome to Monster High Draculara, because I do really like I do really like that Draculara. I mean, this one's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of the dress that she's wearing, and I'm kind of adjusting to the eyes because, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the eyes, but I'm slowly getting used to them, because now their faces are more chibi-esque, especially Draculara's. So I'm going to go and take them out of the box, and I will also grab maybe a Ghoulia to compare to Monica, because hopefully, come on Mattel, make us some Ghoulia dolls for here, because I know Monica is kind of your replacement for now, but come on Mattel, give us some Ghoulia. I will be ecstatic if you give us some Ghoulia, because Ghoulia and Draculara are my two favorites. Let's go. Come on, Mattel. Get your together. Let's go. So I'm going to go and get comparison dolls and show you these dolls. So I will come back when they're out of the box. Alrighty. So they're out of the box. First things first, Mattel. The new revamped dolls don't come with stands? Why not? All the original ones do. Only the economy dolls did not have the stands. So, so far, Mattel, that's my biggest problem with your dolls for this new line. But first off, accessories. Draculara comes with this little purse that has bat wings, fangs, and the little strappy at the top is a little vampire bat, or at least I figure that's what it is. They still have 1,000,001 of these, because they give you a regular old hairbrush, like all the other dolls do. And, of course, Monica comes with a brain-shaped purse, because she's a zombie, so it kind of makes sense that she would come with a brain-shaped purse. Monica has purple hair with little tints of gray and green in it. Her eyes are green, and she has like this purple lipstick on. Her earrings are worms, which makes sense. Her necklace is pink, and it has ribs as the little centerpiece. Her shirt actually has bones, as in the rib bones and stuff, right along the t-shirt in different colors. Her jacket is green and gray with little spots of black as well. Also, it has the Monster High skeleton on it. Her belt is a brain belt. It's supposed to have the same texture as what the human brain would be like. She also has this little bracelet that is also ribs. and it's pink. I think I might paint some of this to white, like the rib bits that are jewelry. I might do that. And the buckle for the belt is the little Monster High skeleton. Her pants are black with green, which I don't approve of the stitching, because I don't like the green on her pants, because they're perfect without the green. I wish they would have used like gray or black or something for the outline of the pants, but it's basically paint splatter. I might edit her boots a little bit, because I'm not liking the all pink. I mean, some of it will stay all pink because it's supposed to look like a brain, but her some of her boot I might change to like a black color, because her color scheme seems to be greens and blacks. And from the movie, you know, she's a very interesting character. She's like the villain of the film. Spoiler alert, sorry. If you haven't seen it yet and you didn't know that. But she is the villain of the film for Welcome to Monster High, if you haven't seen it yet. Her hair still needs brushed because, well, it's a mess from being in the box. Even though she hasn't been in the box that long, but who knows how long she was sitting on the shelf before my friend actually bought her for me for Christmas, because that's when I got these two. So here is the Draculara, which I'm not absolutely in love with her, but I'm slowly going to adjust because I collect any and all Dracularas. I'm not approval of this armage because it's not bending too well, which means she's been in this position too long, which means I'm going to have to try to do something about that. Her hair really needs a good brushing because it's really messed up. Draculara also has her regular black and pink hairstyle because that's just how Draculara looks. She comes with these earrings, which I've seen these earrings before because they're an original Draculara earring. Well, for an older Draculara, except these are blue. They are usually in a pink shade instead of a blue. Her eyes are purple, which her eyes have always been purple, just been a lighter shade of purple than what this is. She still has her beauty mark, which is a little hard on her cheek. Her color is much lighter than what it much darker than what it used to be. It used to be a lot lighter than what it is now. She's wearing a little dress that it's pink with little bats all over it. It took me a second to really figure out what the pattern was, but I figured it out. And then her little belt is blue, and it has a heart with fangs in it and bat wings, if you can't tell. Her bracelet is also blue, and it has a little heart-shaped bat similar to her belt buckle. Her shoes, I might add pink because Draculara is pink and blacks, or at least she always has been pinks and blacks, so I might add a little bit of pink to her shoes at some point. I don't know where yet, and I don't know when I'll do it, but I will eventually add pink onto these shoes because Draculara is pinks and blacks. So here is original Ghoulia. Sorry, she's not in the best quality. I just happened to find her off a secondhand website and I picked her up. So here is original Ghoulia. And so I'll do a comparison between her and Monica, because technically they're supposed to be sisters. And see, as you can tell, there's a huge difference as of right at the moment when you first see them, is because well, actually the eyes aren't the big issue, just the eyes are a little bit smaller, but the shape of the lips has changed quite a bit between these two. And the nose on Monica sits a little bit lower than Ghoulia's. Their heads are also different shapes because Ghoulia's is much smaller, and then their bodies are about the same. They didn't change the bodies much, but Ghoulia is also a lighter shade of gray, which I could kind of understand because, you know, Ghoulia is supposed to, you know, represent, you know, older Monster High. And then I have two different Dracularas here. I don't have the original one out of box, or else I would have used her, but I don't have the original one out of box. So here is the new Draculara compared to one of the older lines, which this is one of the dance ones. I forget which one it is. And as of right here, see, you can tell that these two have the same exact earrings. Mattel just made these ones blue, so that way they could actually still use some of the old molds that they have lying around. And then they use, so this is the original one with pink earrings. This is the new one with blue earrings. Same exact earrings. As you can tell right here, even though this is an older Draculara, her face is much, like, it's lighter, but still dark at the same exact time. And then this one has a much pinker face. It's not showing up as well on camera, but you can still kind of see the differences between the two. And this Draculara isn't complete. I don't have all her stuff on her. I got some of the stuff, but it's not complete yet. And I don't have her dressed in all of it yet, and she won't be complete. And then here is a comparison to a newer doll from one of the most current lines that came out right before Mattel really started transferring everything over to this new line, which is the Boo York Draculara, which she doesn't come with a stand anyways because she was an economy doll. Economy dolls did not come with stands, but a big difference that I'm seeing between the beauty marks is that the old one used to have an outline around it, and this one doesn't have that. And then Draculara's eyes, as I said, were a much lighter purple than what they are now because they have that dark line underneath her eye now. And her makeup is like not as dark as it used to be. And this Draculara has like sparkles within her facial mold, which I'm not a big fan of that, but it works. And as you can tell, the older Dracularas had much smaller lips than what the newer one has, but I can understand because Mattel wanted a friendlier look. As you can tell, this one was slowly starting to get this facial color, but it wasn't as prominent as it is now. And other than that, the body types have not really changed much, but, you know, here is your comparison between different versions of Draculara, and since Monica never had a doll before this line, before the new revamped line, I compare her to Ghoulia because that is the only zombie girl that exists besides the Lady Gaga, which I figure, I haven't seen her in person yet, but I figure she kind of goes off the newer molds because she was made during this slow change. She was like made in between the old line ending and the new line beginning, so I haven't seen her in person yet. I've seen video of her, but I don't know what she looks like in person yet, so I can't really compare her to anything just yet. But for now, thank you guys for watching. You can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. And I will see you guys next time I post a video. Also, what do you think of the new dolls? Do you like the new dolls? Do you prefer the old dolls? Do you like both? Like me, I kind of am liking the new ones. The only thing I have a problem with is, even though I got a 2-pack, I did not get stands for either doll, which is disappointing, and we got the same hairbrush that we've gotten for years and years and years since the line began in like 2009 or 2010. But other than that, tell me what you think down in the comments, and bye!